Good morning. If you'd like to see how I created this look for grad school on Saturday, which is today, just keep on watching. Thanks. Bye. Good morning. I am just using a makeup wipe on my face to get any excess makeup off and just make sure that I have a clean canvas to work with this morning. Don't mind my hair. Now going in with Thank Me Later, I'm going to go ahead and prep my eye with my eyeshadow primer just so that I don't get any creasing and it will last all day for me. Next, going in with my Revolution eyeshadow brush, I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics Foil Eyes palette, and I'm choosing the silver gray first, then a whiter for my highlight, and then the darker shade in my crease to give the look a little more dimension. Now I'm going in and doing the highlight, which is the lighter of the shades, and I will go in next with a different brush. I'm going to use a MAC 217 blending brush, and this is going to help me blend in the crease color, which is the deeper shade of gray. Now I'm just going to blend in that darker gray into the crease, and as you can see, I'm sort of doing windshield wiper motions back and forth trying to get the color in there. And I'm just going to go in and finish up that crease and just kind of fast forwarded this a little bit because it takes up a lot of time. After that, I'm going to go in with a different brush. This is a pencil brush that I'm going to use to put in my inner corner highlight, which is the same highlighting shade I did underneath my brow bone. Now that that's done, I am going to be going in with one of my favorite liners of all times by Starlook. This is that silver color that I've used before. You've seen it in other videos, and I love it. Now I'm going to go in with Perversion, which is Urban Decay 24/7 liner. I'm going to use that on my top lid and just line real close to my lash line. And it doesn't have to be super neat because I'm going to smudge it out with a brush after I'm done applying it. Now I'm going to take my Mary Kay smudger brush, and I'm just going to smoke out the top line a little bit just by applying some pressure and kind of blending the liner out so that it's not a harsh line anymore, and it gives it a smokier look. Now that that's finished, what I like to do is take my makeup wipe and just clean up any of the fallout from the eyeshadows before I begin doing my actual face makeup. I have to do my They're Real primer, lash primer. I'm going to do that first and then coat the lashes with mascara, and for that I'll be using Smashbox mascara, which is full exposure. This is the Smashbox Full Exposure, and notice how the brush on it is very thick. It's usually not what I like to use for any mascara, but this one has been okay. It's alright. I just actually messed up on the left eye. I have to go in with a makeup wipe now and sort of clean that up because I screwed it up. Now I'm going to go in and do the top lashes with the lash primer, and the reason I do my bottom lashes first is so that if you do the top lashes first and then you go down to do the bottom, your lashes will hit the top of your eye and it gets mascara all over. So I always do the bottom first, do the lash primer, and so that it doesn't fully dry, I coat the bottom lashes with the mascara right away. And I do the same thing for the top. Just give it a real good coat. You can get down to the root of your eyelash and kind of wiggle the brush up, which is what I like to do. Just make sure it covers real well, and then I go back in with the actual mascara to give, the length and volume that you're looking for. My all-time favorite mascara, though, is the They're Real by Benefit, but this is one I'm just using for right now because I had a sample of it. So as you can see, it does give, my lashes quite a bit of definition and volume. It does make them, look longer. Yeah, so for now, it's working. And now to start on my face, I always start off with Benefit's Porefessional, and it helps to fill in your pores and helps your foundation to stick and stay all day. So I give that a good whirl, and then I go in with my It Cosmetics, my Celebration Illumination Mineral Foundation, and use my Foundation Buffer Brush by Eco Tools. And I go ahead and coat my entire face and make sure that it covers all the areas. And then I like to go back in after I'm done with the foundation with my concealer. And you'll see today I'm using Naked Skin by Urban Decay. This is the light warm shade, so it's a little yellower in tone, but I create that Hollywood V on both sides. And I had a couple red spots, so I just coated them too, and did my chin to lighten up that area. And then I go in with it's a tapered brush, a tapered kabuki from Sigma, and I want to say it's E40, but I just kind of stipple and blend that out, make sure it covers real good, and blend in the spots that were a little bit red, blend in my chin. And then the most important thing after you put on your foundation and concealer is to set it. You need some sort of setting spray. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills kit. That's the banana shade. I'm going underneath my eye and just retracing where I just placed the concealer on my chin. And then after that, I go back in with the kit and do, that's a Sephora brush I'm using, and just sort of blending that all out to set my foundation as well. The next step is my contour. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia kit again, use the NARS Ita brush, and I'm using the middle shade to contour. And so you get it in your cheekbones. I like to bronze, around my hairline and forehead, and then I also like to do underneath my chin as well. So you'll see I'm going to do that too. Sort of just carve out your face a little bit. And then I'm coming in with my blush, which is my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and I choose the bottom middle shade today and love it. And just put that on the apples of my cheeks, and gotta love all the faces that I make when I'm putting on makeup. Just make sure it covers evenly, and then from there I'm going to go into my I'm using my Becca Cosmetics highlighting palette, which is busted actually currently, But I'm using the whiter shade today, not the champagne pop, just because of the, color tones that I chose. I always highlight my cheek, or the top of my cheekbones, around the frame of my face, by my eyes, and then I do my nose and my Cupid's bow as well. Next, I'm going to be coming in with my Benefit Gimme Brow. This is shade Light Medium, and I like to use this to, tint my brows and kind of keep everything together because it's a gel, and then I just got a huge smudge of it on there. So I do go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I use the spoolie end of it, and then I just comb over that to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And of course, when I'm finished, I like to use my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray, which is almost gone. And that really finishes my look. And the next thing I was going to do is take down this mop of a hair and try to do something with it before I leave. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.